You don't understand his art. I just don't understand. Okay, so this one says, hi, Adriana. Ever had a flavor changing berry? Cheers. Okay, that's just a normal one. That's just like normal. That's like normal shit. That's normal. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta open up my different, because those are all the ones that I saved, but let me open up my other email to read the other ones. Are fans like this in real life? Yeah. I definitely get fans in real life that come up to me. Oh, I solved the mystery. They're probably using Google Translate. Oh, you're so right. I do get fans in real life that come up to me and they're like, hi, you're my wife. You're my wife. I'm marrying you. I do get that. One time I was at Exotica and there was a guy who was just like jerking off in front of everyone. He was just jerking off right in front of my booth, but he was doing it through his pants. And then like when we had to get him kicked out, he showed up the next day and he was like, but I love you. I'm trying to show you how much I love you. I'm like, well, showing me how much you love me by jerking your dick.
$3.33. My favorite is, can I tongue punch your fart box?
And there we go. I literally had somebody in person ask me if they could do that same thing, smelly fart box. Thank you for the dono. Literally. Ventures Gaming, thank you for the 7 months. Jeff, thank you for the sub. TK, again, thank you for the prime. Some people are really messed up. I don't know. I don't necessarily find it as like messed up. I think it's just a delusional trait, but I wouldn't also say these people are delusional. I just think they can have delusional tendencies. And I think when your dick does most of the talking, you can get really enamored by those delusions. And, you know, yeah. I mean, I will often tell, like, if a fan gets a little too crazy, like if a fan starts, especially like somebody that's on one of my platforms, if they start being too crazy or too obsessed with me, I will tell them like, hey, I think it'd be healthy for you to not be so obsessed. Like I had a Twitter account that was a fan's account and they were super awesome, but they started to tweet out so much like that it started to seem like they were like not doing anything else with their brain or like themselves, to where I had to tell that person like online, like, hey, I think you should find somebody else to like for now, because you're getting too enamored with me, to where I think it's like causing you problems. You're not going to live a healthy life. So I will tell people off. I think that's one of the things that makes me stand out, is I have no problem like being like, hey, I want what's healthy for you, and I might not be what's healthy for you. People can't control themselves. I think it's what men that are heavily unpracticed and very emotionally vulnerable do. Yeah, I agree. That's why you tell them, like, if you tell them like, hey, because sometimes it's people who just don't have enough experience. Who did the artwork for your channel? For what part? For the intro? For the intro, that was a moment of lovely. I can show you who she is on my Discord. You may not be healthy, but you would be fun. Why, thank you. All right, let me log into my Gmail to get the rest of the DMs. I'm not 100% recovered. No, definitely not. It's also known as obsessive compulsive disorder. Yep. Hold on, I just gotta find I don't know my passwords for any of my accounts. Wow. Way too many emails. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna text my assistant and ask him. Okay. How long do you recover 100% if that will ever happen? So I should be good in 2 years for the bone to be completely healed. Everything else stands to wait. I love the Care Bears. Recovery is going good. It's getting there. It's a slow process, but it's getting there. 2 years for your bone to fully heal. Have you been like shocked by a good-looking fan and wanted to speak with them? I've definitely been shocked by a good-looking fan and sucked their dick, for sure. For sure. Everyone is slightly obsessive compulsive, some more than others, but most social training and experience helps dull its visibility. 100%, I like that. Thank you, Mark. Thanks so much. If you have delusional thoughts, but you know they are delusional, are you actually delusional? Well, everybody's living in their own delusion anyway, right? The world is how you imagine it to be, how you perceive it to be. So isn't that a grand delusion as well? Thank you. Thank you. It's Liquid Death. Thank you, Chuck Skin, for the 20 biddies. A man receives a phone call from his doctor. The doctor says, I have some good news from you. Good news and some bad news. The man says, okay, give me the good news first. The doctor says, the good news is you have 24 hours to live. The man replies, oh no, if that's the good news, what's the bad news? The doctor says, the bad news is I forgot to call you yesterday. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Damn. Hey, hell yeah, girl. Benefits your job. Benefits of the job, right? We all have our own truth. Hey, Dev. Thank you for the 6 months. We all live in our own bubble, the Matrix. It's true. It's really true. If you look at my tweets like 2 weeks ago, even like maybe a week ago, I was tweeting out like, oh my God, all these things are happening to me. And I was even getting upset on stream. Like, why does this keep happening? And then I realized literally the next day, like, why do I keep saying, why does this keep happening? I need to stop saying, why does this keep happening? Because it doesn't matter how it happens. What matters is my reaction, right? That's hard to see when you're in the middle of it, but that's really how I have to be. VQ Reaper, thank you for the prime. Thanks, Tombs Festival. I know, I did really good in the ice bath. I did 7 straight minutes, but I think I was like a little hypothermic afterwards. Like definitely a little bit. Edie was really nice. She was. I'm gonna make a highlight video of that video because we were a little drunky. So